Bayonetta from Shelter.
I have been seeing quite a bit of Bayonetta today between everything that I've seen and what I'm guessing is about to happen right before us. I think Bayonetta is looking like a much scarier character than I think I realized she was in this game.
Yes. Shelter has kind of been at the forefront of proving that Bayonetta still has it. You know, you always kind of hear that Bayonetta had it in Smash 4.
Right.
And doesn't really have it anymore, especially with a lot of the perennial top 8ers in Bayonetta's retiring or quitting the game. But Shelter, a very good representative of the character right now. Atreus trying to...
I don't know what in the world just happened at the bottom of that stage, but they both made it back, so okay, I guess.
That's the thing about Bayonetta is you have to kind of take any advantage you can. If you can get one of those edge guards, if you can get one of those like early stocks from her, absolutely take it, because otherwise she is incredibly strong. And Palutena, you know, a very good character at trying it, because a lot of her kit is very safe.
That's very true. But right now, oh, Shelter was trying to carry up to the top, but Atreus slips out of it. And that's the one killer thing for Bayonetta is even though you have very close to as strong of combos as you previously had, it's much easier to get out of them than it was before. They're not as safe and confirmed as they used to be, so that's one thing you have to be wary of. But when they get going, they get going. But that back air, the down tilt scoop into back air from Atreus will take the first stock.
Yeah, Atreus, like, the thing that's impressing me most so far, at least in the minute of gameplay I've watched, is that he kind of has it seems like he has a flowchart for every situation. It's like, okay, if Bayonetta does this, I'm going to do this. If Bayonetta
and he has one for it right now,
yes.
I can tell you that much. Nair trains into an explosive flame, massive damage. Atreus trying to run away with it in game one as quickly as possible.
Like, we're still in the feeling each other out part of the set right now.
Yep.
But even in doing that, like, Atreus has found a lot of Shelter's habits, and Atreus is capitalizing on them already.
So that's something you need to realize is happening very early on, because if you don't catch up to the fact that your opponents already have an advantage in catching up to you, it's going to be costly. And speaking of costly, Shelter there now down to the final stock in game one. And Atreus is not letting up on the pressure.
No, absolutely not. Try to get that read on the side B there and get a down air early stock to Atreus. Not going to quite find it, but, you know, 67%. He's just pushing this advantage as far as he can. It's very impressive right now from Atreus.
Huge back air, though. Atreus, let's see if he can finish it off. Trying to scoop with tilts, but instead of back air from Shelter, will take the first stock. He went high, and it paid off.
Yeah, but we're going to read that air dodge every day of the week, and that's Atreus
last possible second of that up smash will take game one for Atreus. So that was a very strong start, and I think Shelter is going to have a lot of notes to take from that one, because Atreus was absolutely in the driver's seat, because even when Shelter found a few openings, every time Atreus would not only slip out, but start an opportunity of its own. It felt like both sides were either in advantage state or not.
Yeah, and most of the time it was Atreus. It was like 80-20 Atreus' favor that game. It felt like, at least.
And you're going to have to shift that ratio if you want a chance in this one, because these are both characters that thrive off their advantage states.
Absolutely. The thing that impresses me so much about Atreus so far is like just how clinical his gameplay seems. It's like it's all business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you never see a panic option. You never see any type of flailing around. Everything feels precise. It feels like he planned it ahead of time. It feels like he's almost had a checklist that he's running through as he goes throughout the game, and as if he knows which moments are coming up. Right now, Shelter carrying toward the left side. But Atreus instead getting the kill with a back air once he slipped out.
Yeah, just even like Shelter had an advantage state, and then Atreus just said, actually, I'm going to kill you in your advantage state.
And that is just such a danger, and it, again, speaks to the unfortunate weaknesses that Bayonetta has in this game. But that back air, hang on, the
that's not a weakness. That was an incredible combo there from Shelter, and a great answer. You know, Atreus kind of ran away with that game one. We got a stock, but it wasn't all that close. However, this game, we can make it a little closer if we get those big combos right there, like that up air into back air.
Yeah, I mean, the offense has been there from Shelter. I think it's the defensive aspects that need to step up a little bit. We saw the witch time being huge. Bats within is usually something that's been getting him out of so many precarious situations. If we see a little more of those two things, if he buys himself more openings, that's how we can see that advantage ratio start to shift.
Yeah, that bats within that frame 1 air dodge is going to make it so all the Palutena combos are not as, what's the word I'm looking for? They're not, it's not as, I'm just going to, never mind. Sometimes you just lose your train of thought when you're watching some good gameplay.
It happens, and right now I think this is some of the best gameplay these two have had all day long. Shelter finally dodging in. The jab, I think, may kill. Nope, not quite.
Not quite, even on PS2. And we make it back to stage as well, and we slip out of that Bayonetta back air. Just unfortunate from Shelter right there.
Avoiding the explosive flame, but not the following aerial.
Yeah,
Shelter trying to get around, but it's so hard.
Shelter kind of been living at the ledge so far in this set. And in the last game, we were getting the edge guards, whereas Atreus, this game, not quite as much. 163%. Oh, good recovery.
Great choice to teleport in directly down. I don't think he was expecting that one, but that allows another lease on life on this stock for Atreus. Up throw, not enough. Dash attack will, though.
And that's such a good option from Atreus. You know, Palutena has the dash attack and the back air that both have that shield armor, but not going to help you there when you're getting up tilt back air by Bayonetta. Even at 170, it's still a thing.
Very true, and now the stocks are even. Slight percent lead from Atreus, but I think knowing these characters, it can go either way. It's a matter of who's going to get the first combo starter.
And right now it is looking Atreus' favor, 77% here on the Bayonetta. But that can easily be made up with one big combo, you know, 51% there quickly from Shelter.
And it's evened up pretty nicely, but a big up air caught Shelter bouncing off the shield.
Yeah, Shelter looking for an option there with that Bayonetta neutral air. Not going to find anything yet. And now we're going back to ledge. Can Atreus find this edge guard? He's been doing really well at keeping Shelter on the ledge. Can't find it there, however.
He was fishing for a bit of an up smash, but just couldn't get it quite yet. Ooh, can't get too antsy with the kill options.
That was incredible SDI there from Atreus, rather. Going to be helping him escape that combo. Can we find another option to get this kill from Shelter? Because the SDI is working hard, but
the
right now
second back air in a row will finally be the one that does it, throwing out kill option after kill option, and one of them finally connected. Atreus is up 2-0. So we're going to game 3, and we once again are faced with the possibility of another swift end to a set.
Yeah, and if I was Shelter, I would not want to be dropping down to the loser's bracket. I don't know which one he would face.
There are demons down there, man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be there.
Get me out of that side. Especially with a Tata down there.
Yeah, spare me. And here we go into game 3. Shelter coming out with a slight early advantage, doing something I was seeing a little bit from Danila a lot today, and that is walking, which is something that seems almost counterintuitive in a game like Smash that's so fast-paced, but it's what allows you to sometimes feel out what your opponent's options are and how they react to your approaches.
I love, like, Bayonettas in particular are very good at just, like, implementing walking into their game plan, and it's so good for them because they have access to every one of their options from there. You can do up B, you can do down, side B. You have, like, an incredible dash grab. Like, Bayonetta has a lot of options there.
Nice reflect on the guns right there. Shelter hadn't even used them very much this set, but Atreus was ready. Dash attack, not going to kill. Back air won't either.
No, but we are at 119. We're back on this ledge. Does make it out of that situation, does Shelter, and gets an up tilt back air for his troubles, and now Shelter.
That's his first lead of the set.
I was going to say, for the first time in the set, in the driver's seat.
We'll see if he can run with it. Even a little extra percent can help. Went for a counter, but Atreus, unfortunately or fortunately, missed the up air. And so he'll take a stock for the troubles.
Which time, less prominent in this game as it was in the last game.
Yep.
But it is still kind of like, as soon as it gets thrown out, it's one of your stocks is getting taken. So it's just up to the Bayonetta whose it is.
Yes, very true. And that was a dangerous, precarious situation down near the bottom blast zone, but both making it back. And now Shelter continuing to pick up the pace. Huge damage.
Yeah, a great advantage state from Shelter. They're going to be getting a lot of damage on this Palutena. Can we find the edge guard? You know, it's been a lot of Atreus putting Shelter at the ledge. This time, the opposite is true. Shelter has Atreus right where he wants it.
It seems he finally has shifted around that advantage state dilemma. And the jab not going to kill in the top left corner.
No, great stuff there from Atreus, able to live that and gets the double side B, does Shelter. And Atreus right back in the driver's seat with the advantage state.
Great bats within by Shelter to keep that stock alive for a little bit longer.
Yeah, but crucially, no up B here does make it back to the ledge safely with that downward A afterburner kick and finds another stock with the back air as well.
Yeah,
Shelter.
huge back air.
Shelter looking to get the first non-sweep of this top 8 so far. All 3 of our sets so far have been 3-0s in someone's favor. Shelter looking to put an end to it right now.
Work's still cut out for him, but it's definitely doable.
Ooh,
Great counter, though, by Atreus. The first one we've really seen from him in the counter format this set.
And Shelter doing an incredible job weaving in and out of those very scary side Bs from Palutena off stage. And tries to find a back air, does Atreus. Can't find the stock just yet. And, you know, when you're playing against Bayonetta and you're desperate to find a stock, she can take such big advantage of that. And that's what Shelter's doing right now. 151%. He knows that Atreus wants that kill. Does eventually find it with the dash attack.
Dash attack will get it, but you're absolutely right. The amount of patience that you need against Bayonetta is insane, and it's so hard when you're in a back foot position to work your way back when all you want is the kill, and you're not always going to be able to get that immediately.
No, absolutely not. Does find the triple nair into back air. Does Atreus right there. No, and going to find an up air as well. Try to go high and get that Bayonetta recovery. Not going to find it, but 78, now 86%.
It's even. Up smash just slipped out of it. Shelter still alive. Back air won't kill yet.
No, especially when you get that weak hit back air. But that could have been the stock for both players right there, really.
Slipping in, can't get a jab. Dash attack won't kill off the top. Atreus gets a grab here. Forward throw.
Yeah, put him back at the ledge. Atreus loves to put you at the ledge.
Explosive flame shielded by Shelter. Atreus is in, gets another grab. Pummel back throw. That will do it.
That's it. Wow, I did not expect that back.
Barely killed, but Atreus takes that one 3-0 over Shelter.
Gets the minimum amount of damage needed with the maximum amount of pummels is possible to get